This is my simple demonstration video for the project number 2, which is a wireless control robot car project. I will actually implement this entire project via the Bluetooth module. To use the one as the slave, one as a master, to make them be able to communicate with each other, and to use a one as a controller to control the actual robot car. And you can see that here on the introduction side. I'm going to use the HC-06 Bluetooth module, set up one as a transmitter and another one as a receiver. There's one tiny issue here. This particular HC-06 Bluetooth module actually comes with the slave mode, and you can simply hook it up to the Arduino and use the software on your cell phone or some stuff to control that, to communicate with the Arduino board and as a wireless controller. But since we try to not use anyone else's program or the library, and try to build everything on the pure hardware, so I'm gonna go a little bit different way. I'm gonna use the two exactly same module. You can see that here I have a two HC-62 module. Here I'm going to set up one as a transmitter and another as a receiver. On the transmitter side, the module has to be on the master mode, so that's why I'm going to go to show you how to set it up. This is a little bit tricky. You can open a command line to set it up, like I'm going to show you here. The actual command is here. Is add plus row equal to 1. We set it as row equal to 1. That's mean the chips on the master mode, they will be able to control other stuff. And this is the setting, command setting for the for the transmitter, and also for the receiver side. The only information we need to know is the MAC address to show up here. Why we need to know that? That's only for like a security purpose. We don't need to know that, but we can. That will make the entire system more security, like one-to-one pair. On the other hand, okay, right here, I'm going to show you. This is actually the the wiring setup for the Bluetooth module. But it's one tiny trick here. Like, in order to get into the command line mode, which I'm going to show you, which I will show you before, like this, we actually need to flip this to connection, make the RX to RX and TX to TX connection, doing things this way, and then we will be able to get into the command mode to change the command. But just don't forget to switch it back on afterwards. And they're just simple setup here. Yeah, and and we're also going to use the joystick as an input to control the direction, the steering, and the acceleration, and go backward something for the robot car at current state. And here, this is a schematic for the for the design logic to control the robot car. This is the Arduino Uno board, and here is the H bridge. This H bridge actually a simple hardware to control the DC motor and make everything a little bit easier. And there's just nothing particular here. Let's go over the code. The code here is relatively simple, straightforward. On the left side, we have a transmitter, and right side, this is the receiver code. For the logic I'm implementing here is just use the two integer value as an input value, and I set it up. I'm gonna take this value reading from the analog stick, the joystick, and give it a different output value for a certain threshold. And then on the receiver side, once we receive this threshold value and get a particular different value, we enter the different mode to control the robot car differently. Actually, I pasted the code on the very bottom of this report, and you can see that here. And for time purpose, I'm not going to show you the entire code. And that's basically everything. This is the actual wiring and setup for the control for my build. This is the on the left side. This is a toy car, and on the right side, this is the controller. And you can see that here is a joystick. I'm going to use the joystick as an input device to control this entire project. And here's the one of the Bluetooth module, and here's another. And also, I also recorded a actual video demonstration for the project itself, and I'm gonna attach that video clip with this clip afterwards, and you will see that soon. Thank you very much.
Okay, here's the simple video demonstration of my project too. For this project, I'm trying to implement a wireless control system via this HC-05 Bluetooth module, and hook it up to the serial communication port on the Arduino, and make them be able to communicate with each other. And here's the transmitter side. We have a joystick as input, and to control the rubber car. And let's see what's going on. Oops. Ooh. Okay, let's try to repair them. Seems like they are just break up the connection. I have no idea. Maybe just mount that one. It's just that. Yep. See that here? Okay. Just like that. And if you want, we can add a more a fancy feature in the future, but I think for now it's basically complete.